Oh, yes, yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're very much back. And like that last song said, Ife Dimma, true, true. And well, the meaning of that Ife Dimma, for those who don't understand, even it means things would always get better and things are better. Yes, so wonderful people of Enugu, things are better on this wonderful day. And it's a new week, new feeling, new Monday, new excitement to look forward to. And of course, a month that seems to be racing like the F1 Formula drivers. All right. Yeah, so we're locked in very much and also live on our Volt Express YouTube channel where you can catch all the entertainment, gist and rundowns we have just for you. Our contents are premium, so no go doubt them, you understand? And yeah, so for my wonderful people, just before we go into the topics for today, if you have businesses you want to get exposure with, and of course you're willing to expand, you can come on down to the Volt 104.3 FM HQ here at 64 Zobolo Street to negotiate a package that would fit into your business portfolio, something that would help you get more customers to the things and products you are selling. You get me? It's very important that we see you shine this year, 2026. As much as Emeka they shine, make the Volt Express community members also shine. And yes, so it's such a wonderful day. And with wonderful days comes with friends who end up not being friends. Like today's issue that has Omale and Davido on our lips. Yeah, so these two who are set to win a joint Grammy Award for With You for Best African Song as seem to be having a little bit of a turbulence in their friendship. Omale over the weekend allegedly unfollowed Davido, and we still don't know why, but he said in a quote that Davido no be good person. Anyway, we don't know what's happened between Omale and Davido because the bromance seemed so real, right? They seemed like the perfect musical pair. You know, Omale delivering with that amazing vocals while Davido comes with that hardcore Afrobeat anthem. You already know this guy knows how to write the best hooks that will just get you mesmerized, right? But for some reason, Omale is saying, you know what, bro, you better just put that whole thing on hold and focus on yourself because I don't find out say you know be better person. And a lot of people are thinking this could be a musical politics situation where people, you know, just fall out of favors with other people because of something that was heard or seen, or maybe a delay in project's release. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? All right. So yeah, so we're observing and hoping that these two brothers who have put us on serious musical excitement do not fall out of favors with each other, and hope that they can finally reconcile and get back to normality. Yes, next we have Adekunle Gold's road manager who warned Shank not to get out of the car at the Serbia-Italy border, but Shank didn't listen. Then, of course, what followed next was something nobody saw coming. So, yes, a lot of people are wondering who is this Shank guy. He's always on the news. He's always in one situation or the other. Well, the last time we heard about Shank was the time when I Show Speed was in Nigeria, and he was one of the four runners of that show. He helped organize I Show Speed Stay, which was a disaster, I must add. And yes, he went on to not only become a disaster showrunner, he also went on to do things in a different man's land and think, you know, on unlawfulness goes everywhere Nigeria go, right? It's not so. Some countries are well organized. And well, Adekunle Gold's road manager, word on the street says, warned him not to get out of a car during a Serbia-Italy border check. But you know, Shank now, ITK, you know they hear what you they like do within your mind tell you because what? You be streamer. One day they go break your phone, your eye go clear, your eye go come out from the sharpness, it go just blow. All right. So yes, this is what's happening with Shank at this time. He refused to heed the warning of Adekunle Gold's manager, and now he's in serious trouble all the way in Serbia because unfortunately, news has reached us that he has been allegedly kept behind the counter, not yet booked or anything for any offense, but because he obstructed a search, well, a park and search order which was issued by the Serbia police. And you know, see, when Africans are involved now, they see them in luxurious cars, they see them in a Lamborghini XRT, they see them in so many different G-Wagon Brabos, and you know, they just want to know where this guy is coming from. What does this guy do for a living? What impact has this guy offered to humanity for him to be parading in Belgrade, Serbia, just like that? Anyways, we're hoping that Shanks and Adekunle Gold's manager can get released, and of course the full story can be confirmed, so we know what the situation on ground in Serbia could be. With Nigeria not having an ambassadorial person representing us, we wonder if this is a serious case of a streamer just being nonchalant about this the location he's in, or this is a case of Serbia police being a little bit overreactive. I'm trying not to use the word racist, but for every locality they have rule and order, law and order that follows them. So we're hoping this is one of those cases where Shank did not follow through with an instruction and then is getting reprimanded, and we're hoping it's not too serious. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we're going right into the headlines for today, and well, it's quite mind-blowing with a lot of things happening with marital situations from couples all around, not just in Nigeria but in the UK as well. There is a story trending currently of a couple who lives together in the UK. The husband claims he pays all the bills. He owns no land back home. Anytime he suggests investing in Nigeria, his wife discourages him. Truth comes out via WhatsApp messages. Wife secretly owns 3 properties in Nigeria. Well, this is not gossip. Trust me, this is real life adult conversation. And I'm inviting every one of you who is listening at this time to weigh in, because like I said, we pretend like men's health doesn't matter, and then it does. And by the time it's too late for the man to speak out, we already realized that the woman has caused a lot of damage and has moved on. Anyways, for my amazing listeners out there, I want to hear from you at this point, right? But just soon as I give you the full details of what's happening. So the angles is that this guy, well, got married to this beautiful lady, figured, this is my soulmate and I'm going to, do the best I can with her, seek her advice, seek her counsel. Well, like I keep saying, right, there's only so much you can ask a woman permission for if you as a man cannot decide to take action. Instead of asking, babe, should I buy a house? Babe, should I buy a car? If you know fit to decide within yourself to do those things, her answer would always be negative, because she don't want you spending money you don't have, or and she just wants you to spend it on her or her family. You get me? So yeah, so this is quite an angle which is quite dicey and confusing as well, because we're still trying to understand why a wife would prevent the husband from buying property in his name or in the family's name, right? And of course goes ahead to build one house in Lagos, another house in Ibadan. Is not sitting right at all, and something sure sounds and smells fishy in this particular situation. Well, is hiding property from your spouse smart planning or intentional deception? That is my question to you. And does marriage automatically mean full financial transparency? This is a very deep question. I'm hoping somebody out there can answer that. And what point does my money become our money? Yeah, so for the Umwadas and all the Umma Chalugos in the community that don't believe their money is their husband's money, please join us this wonderful day to let us know the concept behind that narrative, right? I want to really understand what you people mean by your husband's money is your money, but your money is not your husband's money, and your money is your money alone. Please, if you know you can give me a clear answer and not sound selfish and sound like the hair and you use at the coven, please let me hear your answers right here, because it's important. We're out here dissecting topics right here on Volt Express. It's amazing how a lot of turn of events happened over the weekend, and going to touch a bit of action that happened, like Manchester United thoroughly beating the living daylight out of Arsenal. Like, I was so happy. I was so happy when I felt that goal score line in my soul. Then I now actually checked and saw that Arsenal was down by 1 goal and it eventually ended 3-2. So I guess my intuitive aura was right at that point. And next, my amazing Blues in the house. If you're a Chelsea fan, make some noise for yourself. Up Blues, because y'all really be making me proud with Crystal Palace defeat finally landing us at 5th. Well, we're about a point behind Manchester United, but all ends well. We're happy that Arsenal gets to see a little bit of what's to come at the end of the season. And hopefully, I do hope that Arsenal do not win the Premier League because it will do a lot of good for humanity. But anyways, they said I should remain unbiased and not talk about sports. Let's go right back into it, ladies and gentlemen, because when we come back from this amazing break, we'll be taking on the world with all the topics we've got today, and of course, answers regarding this lady who decided to play a very deep part in deception towards her husband. Because it's crazy how your husband pays all the bills while you decide in your head that, you know what, you're going to do some kind of saving or building without his consent. Marriage is supposed to be a understanding between a man and wife, right? From what I've learned, because I've never been married before, so I can learn and of course give you some insights of what I've learned. And this is exactly how it should be, right? You marry a man and the man guides and at some point interacts with you, tries to get your opinion on certain things. But then when you as the woman decide you want to be an NTK, you don't want to listen to what the man is saying, and you go ahead and do what your mind tells you to do. It just shows a lack of respect. It shows a lack of initiative. It shows a lack of um unionism, right? It shows you don't even respect him enough to even heed his words, heed his conversation, heed his approach, heed the way he would react, right? So yes, my amazing people, while we're deliberating this one, let's go right into more music right here on Volt Express. And next we have Bounce Along by Wayne Wonder. Next we have Options by NSG featuring Tion Wayne, and In the Air by coming to you. One Day Cole is coming hard with DJ Tunes and Iskaba, Iskelebete, Iskeloboto. You already know the vibe. And yes, so Odds at Me by yours truly, OGO, and War Hero will be coming up as well to remind you that it's going to be an excellent, exciting new week. And yes, so if you're a God baby, then you must be super proud of yourself, like I'm super proud of you as well. Next, we have Obim by Wizboy featuring DJ Ree, and this is the remix. Let's go right into it, amazing people of Enugu. And when we come back, we'll be dissecting the understanding behind this woman's doings, right? You want to put a man in high blood pressure, but would hope that we can de-escalate it. And if the man is listening, he can take a few initiatives from the comments and opinions from our wonderful community members. Let's dive right into it at this time. Good afternoon to you. Hello, Cecilia. Beautiful week ahead. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. I really hope you had a wonderful weekend. How are you feeling today? I'm so glad you're good. Hey. Yes, so massive energy around the city. Massive energy. Hmm. Sensational. Give my love to you, girl.